All right, so for what seems like the first time since the holiday season, we actually have a pretty big Nintendo Switch eShop sale to walk through today, and it's unfortunate, but it is a rarity to see Nintendo first-party content discounted as part of their eShop sales, and we actually have a number of first-party games to mention as part of this sale. And while everybody, including myself, is way more hyped for the Switch 2 to get here than buying a bunch of Switch 1 content right now, I am also very aware that our entire games library is rolling forward to Nintendo Switch 2 with some one-off exceptions. It's probably going to be Labo and some things that have like the IR sensor requirement for the Joy-Con, but you get the idea. Backwards compatibility is confirmed, so anything you're adding into your Nintendo Switch collection right now, whether it be physically or digitally, will be playable on Nintendo's next-gen hardware, which is a very exciting thing. So I want to walk through all of my personal recommendations and talk about which games have the biggest discounts and whether or not now is a good time to add them into your Nintendo Switch and Switch 2 library. So we'll get on the same page with all of this info. Before we do, make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on your bell notification to join Sunbro Nation if you're new here. And with that, we'll hop right over to the Nintendo Switch sales and deals page. All right, so here we have the supercharged sale. Boost your gaming collection now through February 9th at 11:59 p.m. Pacific time. That is how long you have to take advantage of any of these discounts that we are going to be walking through. And right at the top of the list, we have New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. This is a port from the Wii U. It is a classic New Super Mario Bros. Style game. More modern visuals, but you know, that literal original Mario formula just added in with some co-op play. If you did play Mario Wonder, I don't consider it to be up to those standards in terms of just how good the levels are, the boss fights and all of that, because I honestly think Wonder was on another level when it comes to 2D platformers. But nonetheless, if you enjoy Mario 2D side-scrolling platformers, you're gonna want to own this in your collection. And whether you're playing by yourself or with up to 3 other players with its full co-op support intact, you can go through literally the entire game with friends and family. It's a good one to own, and honestly, at a $40 price point or 33% off, it is not the best deal ever out there, but I will say that this is one that regularly sells at that $60 full retail. So not a bad time to pick it up if you are looking for some more 2D Mario goodness to add into your Switch collection. Just Dance 2025 edition is $29.99 or 40% off. You can regularly find those games on sale, so don't necessarily feel any kind of time pressure to pick it up specifically right now. Ace Attorney Investigations Collection, which was out towards the end of 2024. It actually came out in September of 2024, so a more recent release for the Ace Attorney games, and that at a $29.99 price or 25% discount off its regular retail, I believe is the first time we've ever seen this game go on sale, so not a bad opportunity. Red Dead Redemption, I did enjoy my time with on the Nintendo Switch. It is a Rockstar game back from the PS3, Xbox 360 era, plays really well on the Switch. Grand Theft Auto style mechanics and story progression, but in an old Western setting. Lots of fun to go through. $34.99, not a bad pickup instead of its $50 regular retail. Another Code Recollection I did not pick up personally. Fortunately, it has a demo available. You can pick it up for $41.99 as part of this sale. It is a very story heavy, more narrative driven game for how you progress through them, but you may have some nostalgia for this franchise through either the DS or Wii era when the games that are in this collection were originally released, and they no doubt look a lot better on the Nintendo Switch version. From there, we have My Sims Cozy Bundle, $34.79 or 13% off. Not a big discount necessarily from its regular price. Mario Golf Super Rush, which did continue to get updates, but to be quite honest, I still feel like most of the Mario sports games in the Nintendo Switch generation are just unfortunately light on content overall. Still a lot of fun if you're looking for something to have fun with friends and family in a multiplayer setting, and of course it supports motion controls, which you would like for a golf game. You don't have to use the motion controls, but they are supported optionally with the Joy-Con, of course. $39.99, not near as bad as the $60 full retail for it. EA Sports FC 25 is $23.99 or 60% off its $60 regular price. Mario Strikers Battle League, same thing to be said for the total amount of content as all the other Mario sports games, but this one does have a demo available, and it's available for $40 instead of its $60 regular. Then you have Mario Tennis Aces, the first Mario sports game we saw released for Nintendo Switch, at $39.99 or 33% off as well. Cult of the Lamb Cultist Edition is $14.99 or 50% off. Clubhouse Games 51 World Classics is $27.99. Literally a ton of like old school board style games, but on your Nintendo Switch. That's kind of what you're getting with that collection of games. Mario plus Rabbid Sparks of Hope, $20.99 is actually not the cheapest we've seen that game sold for. I think we've got it down to like $15.99 or something like that in the past, but nonetheless, not a bad opportunity to pick it up if you don't own it. There is some talks of maybe a Mario Rabbids a collection pack coming to Nintendo Switch 2, which, you know, I think we will probably see Ubisoft do. They were kind of underwhelmed with the sales for Sparks of Hope, but it does have some cool RTS style gameplay, more simplified, and of course with Mario skins involved, and a pretty good story from what I've heard. I have not checked out that particular game myself, but the original Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle Gold Edition is also on sale for 65% off, or $20.99 as well. Bay Farm has a demo available, and it is 33% marked down right now to $29.99. Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak, which is the deluxe edition. I believe you're getting Rise the entire game and Sunbreak for that $14.99 price, which is literally a ton of content to potentially get into. So definitely look into whether or not that's the style of gameplay you enjoy. Kirby's Dream Buffet, a first-party release from Nintendo that was eShop only, surprisingly enough. Definitely a smaller title, but instead of its $14.99 price, it is 30% off or available for $10.49 right now. Continuing on down, we have Crash Bandicoot Quadrilogy bundle, which I guess is like 4 games in one, and you have the Crash Anniversary bundle, both 60% off, $27.99 and $39.99 respectively. So lots of Crash goodness available on discount right now. Kirby Star Allies is available for $41.99 or 30% off. This game stuck out as very easy to me. It didn't have like even remotely enough challenge to it in my personal opinion, but if you want something that's good for kids to start out gaming, or really just relaxing, cozy type of game that you don't have to try too hard to get through and progress past the levels and bosses and things, not a bad pickup. Still feel like that $41.99 price is a little bit high for what you're getting there, but you do have a demo available if you want to check it out before you decide to make your purchase. Disney Illusion Island is $27.99 or 30% off its $40 regular retail. Another cool action adventure 2D platformer that, you know, we do see go on sale quite a bit, to be fair, so I wouldn't say you have to pick it up on this particular sale, but cool art style. I have some nostalgia for Mickey Mouse games from back in the day, so not a bad addition to your Switch collection in my opinion. Grand Theft Auto The Trilogy, the definitive edition, has finally been updated in a big way for all console versions, including the Nintendo Switch, and it is a much better time now to pick this up at the $29.99 price point years later than it was for you to pick it up in the end of 2021 when it came out in a pretty grossly broken state. But I mean, it's not a small update. Like, they literally reworked the lighting system and the way the game actually looks and runs. They went back and essentially fixed what was wrong with this from the core, which is really nice to see. So $29.99 for 3 classic Grand Theft Auto games that you can have portably on the go or through docked play. That is a good pickup at that price point, considering what I've seen coverage-wise of the update since it's been released. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Rita's Rewind is $27.99 or 20% off its regular price. Miitopia, which does have a demo available. It's from the 3DS era, if I'm not mistaken. That got ported to Switch, $34.99 or 30% off right now. 2K25 is $20.99. We will kind of skip past some of these. Sea of Stars, I will mention real quick, 30% off its regular price of $34.99. Definitely seems like a quality one for JRPG fans to look into. Turn-based combat, action, all of that. Beautiful 2D HD pixel art style we see a lot from modern games nowadays, but Sea of Stars does it really well. Look into that one if you haven't already. It Takes Two, a great couch co-op game to enjoy. $19.99 or 50% off right now. Kirby Fighters 2, a kind of a take on not necessarily a Smash Bros clone, but it's, you know, arena fighter demo available. You can check it out. $13.99 or 30% off its $20 retail. We'll skip past some of these. There's the Big Brain Academy game is $20.99. 1-2 Switch is $34.99. The Plucky Squire is a somewhat recent release. It came out the end of 2024, or in September rather. It's $22.49 right now. That's one that I still got to get around to checking out, but really cool visual style in terms of how you progress through certain sections in like the more 2D platforming style, and then other times you're like going into the book in a more 3D world. Like it does some pretty unique things. Game Builder Garage is $20.99. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Splintered Fate, which did come out in the middle of 2024, it's marked down 35% right now, or available for $20. Then you have Arms, $41.99. Tunic is definitely one I would recommend for Zelda fans to check out because it's kind of a love letter to a Soul-style game mixed in with a lot of Zelda inspiration in an isometric style action adventure dungeon crawler with lots of different secrets to find and puzzles to solve along the ways. Like I did enjoy my time with that game, and $20 is not a bad price point instead of its $30 regular retail. We have some Borderlands games on sale as well as part of this. No More Heroes 3 at 50% off, or $24.99 right now instead of its $50 regular price. Super Bomberman R, literally a launch game for Nintendo Switch that I did pick up physically actually when I bought the console day one. That's 50% off, or $19.99 right now. We have the Capcom Beat 'em Up bundle for 50% off for just $10 right now. Some more No More Heroes Traffic Strikes Again, and then Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown. I always have to recommend that at a $20 price point. That's literally one of my favorite Metroidvania games that's ever been released. They had some DLC hit for it that I still have to go back and check out myself, but really enjoyed my time going through that game. And just at a $20 price, I just couldn't recommend it enough for Metroidvania fans. Same thing goes for if you have nostalgia for Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2 from way back in the day. This is an excellent edition of the game, and the deluxe edition actually is available for just $20 right now. All the good Tony Hawk classic goodness that you know from back in the day, just brought with a more modern coat of paint. And I haven't seen the Switch version directly on the visuals and how much it's downgraded from the other consoles, because I played through this on Steam myself than PS5. But anyway, Tony Hawk fans, don't sleep on that one. You will be able to take it forward to your next gen Nintendo console, which will be cool. Tetris Forever is $27.99 or 20% off its regular price. Shovel Knight Treasure Trove is $21.99 or 45% off its regular price. And Shantae, which is a kind of a cool throwback 2D action adventure platformer, but ported to the Switch and modern consoles later on, it's $14.99 right now. And lastly, we'll just close out with Pac-Man World repack for $7.49 or 75% off. So cool collection of different games available on this list. I will have this actually linked in my description down below under the sources section, should you want to go scroll through and look at these in any more detail yourself. But let me know if you're picking up any new games, adding them into your Switch 1/Switch 2 collection at this point in time as part of this sale, or if you're going to wait until the next round of sales and deals from Nintendo to add anything in. So make sure you share all your thoughts and feelings in the comments down below before you leave, regardless if we agree or disagree. Also, make sure you like, subscribe, turn on your notification bell. And with that, I've been Sunbro, you've been Nation. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.